someone wearing a robe over there. Good morning, historians. My name is Jeremy.
And my name is Andrew, and today we'll be looking into the tale of Genji, written by Murasaki Shikibu during the first decade of the 11th century. The tale of Genji is a great masterpiece of Japanese literature. It is a novel of complexity and magnitude which deals mainly with the loves of Prince Genji, the son of an emperor by a consort of an inferior rank.
Specifically, we will be analyzing the Yugao episode in which Genji is only 17 years old. Previously, before this episode, Genji had been classifying women with a group of young nobles. They had decided on a lowest class that was not worthy of any consideration at all.
But it is in Yugao, a woman of that class, that Genji finds his first great love.
He is frequently haunted by her memory, even when in the presence of much greater women. The tale of Genji. Well, Andrew, are you ready to analyze this hot and sexy adventure of Prince Genji?
Indeed I am.
Shake
and bake. Seek not in the wide world to find a home, but where you chance to rest, call that your house. These are called Yugao. How strange to find so lovely a crowd clustering against a deserted wall. Sorry. I could not find the key to the gate. Fortunately for you, the people of this humble quarter were not likely to recognize you, to press or stare.
Okay, let's go back there.
For a long time, I had been waiting to give up the world, but one thing held me back. I wanted you to see your old nurse just once again as you used to know her. You never came to see me, and at least I gave up waiting and took my vows. Now, in reward for the penances which my order enjoins, I have got back a little of my health, and having seen my dear young master again, I can wait with a quiet mind for the Lord Amida's light.
I heard some days ago that you were very dangerously ill, and was in great anxiety. It is sad now to see you in this penitential garb. You must live longer yet, and see me rise in the world, that you may be born again high in the ninth sphere of Amida. For let's say that those who die with longings unfulfilled are burdened with an evil karma in the life to come. When I was a child, those who were dearest to me were taken away early. And although there were many who had a hand in my upbringing, it was only you, dear nurse, that I was deeply and tenderly attached. When I grew up, I could not any longer be often in your company. I have not been able to see you as much as I wanted to. But in all the time that has passed since I have been here last, I have thought a great deal about you, and wished that life did not force so many bitter partings upon us. Who lives in the house to the left?
I don't know. I've only been here for 5 to 6 days to care for my mother, so I haven't been around to ask any questions to the neighbors. Basically, I don't know.
I want to know for a quite harmless reason. There's something about that fan that raises an important point. I positively must settle it. You would oblige me by making inquiries from someone who knows about the neighborhood.
Okay.
Could I but get a closer view, no longer would they puzzle me, the flowers that are all too dimly in the gathering dusk I saw. I made some further inquiries, but I could not find out much. Apparently, she moved in at around June, and no one knows much about her, not even her servants. So one day, I would try to obtain some further information, and I looked through a hole in her hedge. She had a very calm face, but she seemed unhappy. There's definitely something wrong.
You must find out more. I'm not going to be happy until I know all about her.
Next time we come to visit your mother, you must let me have a chance of peeping at them. How amusing it would be to show that after all, a person of interest might be found in such a place.
Koremitsu, anxious to carry out his master's every wish and intent, also on his own intrigue, contrived at last, by a series of ingenious stratagems, to effect a secret meeting between Genji and the mysterious lady. The details of the plan by which he brought this about will make a tedious story, and as my rule in such cases, I have thought it better to omit them.
Hi.
The lady was very much mystified by all these precautions and made great efforts to discover something more about him. Bark!
I'm going to take you somewhere very nice where no one will disturb us.
No, your ways are so strange. I should be frightened to go with you.
One or the other of us must be the fox in disguise. Now is the time to find out which it is. We cannot go on like this, always partying at the break of day. It's time to go.
You who think yourself so fine, how come if that you have brought to toy with you here this worthless common creature, picked up at random in the streets? I am astonished and displeased.
You can't! You can't!
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Look! Look! Wake the watchman across the ring. Tell him to bring a candle.
I fear, sir, all her life she has been subject to these nightmare fits.
Ah! Bring a candle. Twing your bows as loud as you can. Don't stop.
Oh, sir, I feel so queer and frightened that I fell flat down on my face, and at what my poor lady must be going through, I dare not think.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Call Koremitsu. Tell him to come and tell him to bring his brother. Come back to me! Come back to me! Damn it!
Something horrible has happened here. I heard that when things like this happen, certain scriptures should be read. I would have them done and prayers said. That's why I asked you to bring your brother.
OMG, OMG, OMG! We can't bring her back to our house because then all the women would cry and they'd go crazy and then soon there'd be a pack around us. I once knew a lady who became a nun. She lives in the Higashivama. Yes, we could take her there for now. There she will be buried. Do not follow me. Go back to the palace as quickly as possible. You have to get there before the stir begins.
To the left,